Good morning everyone. Today in this video I am going to discuss about the autism spectrum disorder, which is more common in the children. Now the autism disorder, it is a complex neurodevelopmental disorder and it impact the brain development, affect the person's social relationship, communication and the behavior mostly. So the impact of the brain development that lead to the some social behavioral communicating the abnormality into the persons, and it is a neurodevelopmental disorder. So this is the definition of the autism disorder. Now the epidemiology, it appears early in the life before the age of 3 years generally, and which is more common in the boys rather than the girls. Now the etiology, which are the causes which lead to the autism disorder. So generally it is idiopathic or some other cause that are genetic. Susceptibility of the long arm of chromosome number 13 and 17. If some abnormality present in this chromosome number 13 and 17, which sometimes leads to the autism disorder. Second cause, that is neurologic cause, damage of reticular formation of the brainstem about fifth week of IU life, that is intrauterine life. So that also produce the autism disorder. Then other prenatal cause, that is teratogenic drug and rubella infection, because sometime in pregnancy mother take the drugs without prescription of the doctor, or some drug like epilepsy anti-epileptic drug which produce the teratogenic effects. So that drug which is used by mother throughout the pregnancy, that lead to the autism disorder and rubella infection. Then other cause, that is perinatal cause. The birth weight is low. If the child is premature or the nutrition status is low into the child, so the birth weight become low, and that also produce the autism sometime, and encephalopathy. The other cause, that is postnatal cause, in that mercury containing vaccine, that is the poisoning sometime occur due to the mercury metal, so that to produce the autism also. Now the clinical features. So we can see that in definition the autism disorder lead to the social, behavioral and communicating problems. So first clinical features, that is social impairments. Child does not respond to his or her name, doesn't smile, poor eye contact and unable to make the peer group. Peer group, that means friend circle. So child play alone, okay, do task alone, but it's failed to make a peer group. So this is about the social impairments. Second is verbal and non-verbal communication impairments. So child doesn't babble at 12 months of the age also, then not say single words at the 16 month of the age also. Language skill is very slow and speech is delayed. So these are the verbal and non-verbal communication impairments in autistic child. Third clinical features, that is repetitive and stereotype behavior. That means the example, if child play with some toys, so after the many hours, 1 hour, 2 hour, child just play with that toy also, doesn't change any other toy also. So child do stuck in one task. So here they get stuck doing same task over and over, walk on toes, take lots of time in one task. Okay, so this is about the repetitive and stereotype behavior. Fourth clinical features, that is cognitive abnormalities or cognitive impairments, that is memory is good but poor understanding of the ideas and concept. Child memory, that is normal, but the understanding of the some task, concept or ideas, that is poor. And another clinical features, that is child play alone and enjoy music particularly. Now the diagnostic criteria, that is language milestones. So clinically we can check the language milestones, hearing evaluation, screening test for the autism in pregnancy, blood lead test, because sometimes due to the metal poisoning autistic disorder is occur. So the blood lead test and nervous system examination. Treatment, in treatment we have behavioral therapy, speech therapy, because the communication problem we can give the speech therapy, occupational therapy, vocational therapy, because the autistic disorder not curable 100%, but we can modify that causes and that impairments via the therapy. So we can give vocational therapy, sensory integration, other treatment, that is medical therapy or pharmacotherapy. In that we use some drugs, that is anti-anxietic drug, that is fluoxetine. It decreases the frequency of repeated tasks and improve the eye contact of the person. So we can use anti-anxietic drug. Then second drug, that is antipsychotic drug, because sometimes the child which undergoes into depression and anxiety, so we can use this antipsychotic drugs also. Third is chelating drugs, that is remove the heavy metals from the body. So we can see that if sometime lead poisoning, mercury vaccine, so after that the autism spectrum disorder is occur. So for that, removing heavy metals, we can give the chelating drugs. Then dietary recommendation. Use vitamin and mineral supplements more, like vitamin A, vitamin B6, magnesium, more including child diet. Then last treatment, that our role, that is physiotherapy treatment. So we can build the motor skills into the child, improve strength, improve posture mechanism, improve the balance of the child. That involve into more in play therapy. Then sensory feedback we can give, so that improve the awareness into the child. Then focus on the developmental milestones. Okay, so we can improve the motor skills also. So these are the some physiotherapy role in the autistic child. Thank you.